Good day, everybody. I'm Jewel, and of course, we're checking out the weather right now with J7409 Weather and Jewel Weather. And what is it looking like? Well, it's looking like, folks, that this pesky major winter storm that's made its journey across the U.S. is finally going to exit New England. As we can see, it's going off the coast for today. Blue dotted lines, we got cold air coming down. The redder lines are the warmer air. Be aware of that. Before we go any further, I would like to ask everyone to please subscribe, click the bell, and check off all to make sure you get all the latest in weather news, forecasts, watches, warnings, and anything pertaining to the weather. Now, this storm that is moving off the coast now, it's moved off, it's going on up and out. Last time I heard, it may be more now, it may not be, but the last time I heard, during this period of all this nasty weather, as this storm has moved across the lower 48, it has taken 7 lives. It was a bad, bad mess for many, many people. Now, in the wake of this storm, you can see where this cold air over the Great Lakes area, these blue dotted lines, this is cold air coming down. It's going to generate some bands of lake effect snow, and the heaviest snowfall is going to be likely downwind of Lake Erie and Lake Ontario today, and it could linger a little bit into tomorrow. Now, this is the NAM map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. I'm going to just turn it on and let it roll for a second. In addition, we got some moisture from the Pacific, as you can see it coming in. It's going to be fueling additional rainfall across central and southern California through, I'd say today, maybe tomorrow. Now, moderate to heavy snow for the central Sierra Nevada area may happen, and it's looking like snow showers are likely across the higher terrain of central Nevada, Utah, and western Colorado as this upper level low from the Pacific moves inland across the desert southwest, and isolated snowfall totals can be maybe in excess of 6 inches. That is possible. 6 inches is possible in these areas. Now, I want to go over, this is temperatures, 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. This will be starting Monday the 9th, going through Friday the 13th. So this is for next week. But before I get into this, so far as today through this coming Friday goes, across the continental U.S., we do have some dry conditions that can be expected from the western high plains to the Midwest and also most of the East Coast region over the next couple of days, because we got a high pressure and it's going to govern the overall weather pattern. And we got an inversion setting up across parts of Oregon and Idaho, and that's going to lead to some air stagnation concerns and temperatures. Well, this is what this is, but this is for next week now. I want to get ahead, but as of today through, say, Friday, temperatures are generally expected to be slightly below normal across the northeast and above normal across the central and southern plains through at least tomorrow. Now, as we look ahead to Monday the 9th through Friday the 13th next week, cold, cold air looking like coming down is going to be in parts of North and South Dakota, just about the whole state of Minnesota, portions of Wisconsin, and upper Michigan. This is going to be some cold, cold air for you folks up in this area. It's going to be cold and chilly. It's going to progress all the way down into parts of Texas. The darker the color, the colder the air that you will see. But look, over on the East Coast, it should warm back up some. Florida's going to be very warm in places down southern Texas. California, Oregon, and Washington State, part of Idaho, all of these guys, the darker the brown, the warmer the temperatures, but it looks like a warm-up is coming for these areas also. Now, as we check out the precipitation that should occur for the same time period, wet, wet, wet from Mississippi, portions of Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, North and South Carolina, Virginia, going all the way up into portions of New York in this darker green here. Also over in North and South Dakota, a little bit of the Nebraska Panhandle. You can see it moving up into a little bit of Wyoming and Montana. And then we have portions of Arizona, Texas, and New Mexico. The darker green. Very, very wet precipitation. Looking like a lot of precipitation is going to be going on next week for everybody. As I told you, we have more systems that's going to be coming in. Please be aware of this and enjoy your weather while it's dry and sunny conditions in your area. So far as New Jersey goes, mid to upper northern New Jersey, you're in the dark green. The mid to southern sections of the East Coast, you are in the lighter green. As far as like where I live as an example, it is cold here for us folks, but it should warm up, but then it's going to rain. So this is for Monday the 9th through Friday the 13th. This is what the precipitation outlook is looking like as of now. Dry conditions. Going to get a break over here, parts of Oregon, Nevada, and California. Now, so far as severe weather for today, it's looking really, really low, folks. The risk for severe weather will be minimal across the lower 48. We do have a mid-level low coming in, and it possibly can bring some thunderstorms across portions of the central and southern California areas right in here, okay? And this can cause, you see it moves over into Arizona, a little bit of Utah and Nevada. This system can cause the possibility of some isolated lightning as far east as central Arizona and to southwestern Utah. But none of this should be really severe. No tornado outbreaks, no downdraft winds, no hail. We do just have this slight chance of some thunderstorms popping up in these areas. And that's a check of your weather today. Thank you so much for checking it out. Please, once again, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, comment, like, all that good stuff you do for me. I appreciate it so very much. And I hope each of you have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day, and peace, love, and kindness to all. Thanks so much for watching.